Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel. Today, I'm going to talk about Assassin's Creed Mirage, the latest installment in the popular stealth action franchise. I'll give you a summary of the game's story and plot, explain the main events and characters, and share my thoughts on the game's mechanics and features. If you haven't played the game yet, be warned that this video contains major spoilers, so watch at your own risk. Assassin's Creed Mirage is set in 9th century Baghdad, during the Islamic Golden Age and the anarchy at Samarra, a period of political turmoil and civil war. You play as Basim ibn Ishaq, a young street thief who joins the Hidden Ones, a secret organization of assassins who fight for peace and freedom against the Order of the Ancients, a rival group that seeks to control the world through fear and manipulation. Basim is also haunted by nightmarish visions of his past, which he tries to unravel with the help of a mysterious device called the Mirage. The game begins with Basim breaking into the Winter Palace of Anbar, where he finds the Mirage, a golden sphere that contains the memories of his ancestors. He is confronted by a masked man, who reveals himself to be a member of the Order of the Ancients and the one who killed Basim's parents when he was a child. Basim kills the man in revenge and escapes with the Mirage, but is pursued by the Order's forces. He is rescued by a group of Hidden Ones, led by Alia, a female assassin who becomes his mentor and love interest. Alia takes Basim to their headquarters in Baghdad, where he meets the leader of the Hidden Ones, Hassan, and other members of the Brotherhood, such as Omar, a skilled archer, and Zara, a master of disguise. Basim learns that the Hidden Ones are descendants of the ancient Isu, a highly advanced civilization that created the Pieces of Eden, powerful artifacts that can manipulate reality. The Order of the Ancients are also Isu hybrids, but they use the Pieces of Eden for evil purposes, such as enslaving humanity and starting wars. The Hidden Ones and the Order of the Ancients have been locked in a secret conflict for centuries, and Basim is the latest in a long line of assassins who have fought against the Order's tyranny. Basim also discovers that he has a special gift called the Eagle Vision, which allows him to see through walls, detect enemies, and mark targets. He also has a loyal companion, a hawk named Enkidu, who helps him scout the area and distract guards. Basim decides to join the Hidden Ones and use the Mirage to access the memories of his ancestors, hoping to find clues about his past and the Order's plans. He relives the lives of various assassins throughout history, such as Bayek of Siwa, the founder of the Hidden Ones in ancient Egypt, Cassandra, the legendary Misthios of ancient Greece, and Ivar, the Viking warrior who traveled to England and Norway. Through these memories, Basim learns more about the Isu, the Pieces of Eden, and the prophecy of the Phoenix, a chosen one who will bring balance to the world. Meanwhile, in the present day, Basim's actions attract the attention of the modern-day Templars, the successors of the Order of the Ancients, who are also after the Mirage. They send agents to infiltrate Baghdad and track down Basim and the Hidden Ones. Among them is Layla Hassan, a former assassin who betrayed the Brotherhood and joined the Templars, hoping to use the Pieces of Eden to create a utopia. She is also the one who killed Basim's descendant, Desmond Miles, the hero of the previous Assassin's Creed games. Layla is obsessed with finding the Phoenix and fulfilling the prophecy, believing that she is the chosen one. Back in the 9th century, Basim and the Hidden Ones embark on a series of missions to assassinate the Order's members and stop their schemes. They face various enemies, such as corrupt caliphs, ruthless warlords, fanatical cultists, and even mythical creatures. They also encounter allies, such as the scholar Al-Kindi, the poet Al-Mutanabi, and the inventor Al-Jazari. Along the way, Basim and Alia develop a romantic relationship, but they also face challenges and conflicts, as Basim becomes more obsessed with the Mirage and his visions, while Alia tries to keep him grounded and focused on the Creed. The game reaches its climax when Basim and the Hidden Ones discover the Order's ultimate goal, to use the Mirage to activate a hidden piece of Eden beneath the House of Wisdom, a famous library and research center in Baghdad. The Piece of Eden is a powerful weapon that can create illusions and alter reality, and the Order plans to use it to create a false paradise and enslave the people of Baghdad. Basim and the Hidden Ones infiltrate the House of Wisdom and confront the Order's leader, who turns out to be Hassan, the leader of the Hidden Ones. Hassan reveals that he was a double agent all along, and that he manipulated Basim and the others to find the Mirage and the Piece of Eden for him. He also reveals that he is the Phoenix, the chosen one of the prophecy, and that he intends to use the Peace of Eden to create a new world order. Basim and Hassan engage in a fierce battle, while the Peace of Eden starts to activate, creating a massive illusion that covers the city. Basim manages to defeat Hassan and stab him with his hidden blade, but Hassan activates the Peace of Eden with his dying breath, causing a huge explosion that destroys the House of Wisdom and the surrounding area. Basim and Alia barely escape the blast, but they are separated by the debris. Basim tries to reach Alia, but he is confronted by Layla, who has traveled back in time using the Animus, a device that allows her to relive the memories of her ancestors. Layla claims that she is the true Phoenix, and that she has come to take the Mirage and the Peace of Eden from Basim. She attacks Basim, hoping to kill him and erase him from history. Basim and Layla fight for the fate of the world, while the illusion created by the Peace of Eden starts to fade, revealing the devastation caused by the explosion. Basim manages to overpower Layla and take the Mirage from her, but he is wounded and exhausted. He sees Alia lying on the ground, unconscious and bleeding. He crawls towards her, hoping to save her, but he is too late. Alia dies in his arms, leaving him heartbroken and alone. Basim cries out in anguish, cursing the Order, the Templars, and the Pieces of Eden. He then looks at the Mirage, and decides to use it to end his suffering. He activates the Mirage, hoping to join Alia in the afterlife, but instead, he is transported to a strange realm, where he meets a mysterious figure, who introduces himself as Loki, the Norse trickster god. Loki tells Basim that he is his ancestor, and that he has been waiting for him for a long time. He explains that he and Basim are part of a secret bloodline of isu hybrids, who have the ability to reincarnate and retain their memories. He also reveals that he and Basim share a common enemy, Odin, the Norse king of the gods, who is also the ancestor of Ivar and Layla. Loki says that Odin and his followers have been trying to prevent the prophecy of the Phoenix from coming true, fearing that it will bring about their downfall. He says that he and Basim are the only ones who can stop Odin and his schemes, and that they must work together to fulfill the prophecy and bring balance to the world. Basim is shocked and confused by Loki's revelations, but he also feels a strange connection to him. He asks Loki what he wants from him, and Loki says that he wants Basim to join him in his quest to find the true Peace of Eden, the one that can grant any wish. He says that he knows where it is hidden, and that he needs Basim's help to get it. He says that with the true Peace of Eden, they can create a new world, a world where they can be happy and free, a world where they can be with their loved ones again. He says that he can bring Alia back to life if Basim agrees to join him. He offers Basim his hand, and asks him to trust him. Basim looks at Loki's hand, and then at the Mirage, which shows him a vision of Alia, smiling and calling his name. He feels a surge of emotion, and a glimmer of hope. He wonders if Loki is telling the truth, or if he is lying to him. He wonders if he should accept Loki's offer, or reject it. He wonders what Alia would want him to do. He wonders what the Creed would want him to do. He wonders what he wants to do. He makes his choice, and reaches out his hand. The screen fades to black, and the credits roll. It is an open-world action-adventure game that combines stealth, combat, exploration, and parkour. You can explore the vast and vibrant city of Baghdad, as well as other locations, such as Anbar, Samarra, Basra, and Ctesiphon. You can interact with various characters, such as historical figures, merchants, scholars, and poets. You can also participate in various activities, such as races, puzzles, treasure hunts, and side quests. You can also customize your character, your weapons, your armor, and your mount. You can also collect various items, such as coins, materials, documents, and artifacts. The game's combat system is based on a hitbox system, which means that you have to aim your attacks and dodge your enemies' attacks. You can use various weapons, such as swords, daggers, axes, spears, bows, and throwing knives. You can also use your hidden blade, which can instantly kill most enemies, but requires timing and stealth. You can also use various skills, such as smoke bombs, fire bombs, poison darts, and traps. You can also use your eagle vision, which allows you to see through walls, detect enemies, and mark targets. You can also use your hawk, Enkidu, who helps you scout the area and distract guards. The game's stealth system is based on a visibility system, which means that you have to hide from your enemy's sight and sound. You can use various hiding spots, such as haystacks, bushes, rooftops, and crowds. You can also use various tactics, such as blending, whistling, luring, and assassinating. You can also use various disguises, such as guards, scholars, and beggars. You can also use your zipline, which allows you to quickly traverse the city and reach high places. The game's exploration system is based on a discovery system, which means that you have to find and unlock new locations and secrets. You can use various methods, such as climbing, swimming, diving, and sailing. You can also use various tools, such as maps, compasses, and telescopes. You can also use your synchronization, which allows you to reveal the map and fast travel points. You can also use your animus, which allows you to access the memories of your ancestors and switch between different time periods. The game's story system is based on a choice system, which means that you have to make decisions that affect the outcome of the game. You can choose how to approach your missions, whether to be stealthy or aggressive, lethal or non-lethal, direct or indirect. You can also choose how to interact with your allies and enemies, whether to be friendly or hostile, honest or deceptive, loyal or treacherous. You can also choose how to shape your character, whether to be noble or selfish, compassionate or ruthless, faithful or rebellious. You can also choose how to end your game, whether to accept or reject Loki's offer, and what to wish for with the true piece of Eden. The game's duration and quality are both very high, in my opinion. The game offers a lot of content and variety, and it never gets boring or repetitive. The game's graphics and sound are both stunning and immersive, and they capture the beauty and atmosphere of the Islamic Golden Age. The game's characters and dialogue are both realistic and engaging, and they make you care about the story and the world. The game's gameplay and mechanics are both smooth and fun, and they give you a lot of freedom and options. The game's difficulty and challenge are both balanced and fair, and they make you feel rewarded and satisfied. The game is not perfect, of course, and it has some flaws and bugs, such as glitches, crashes, and loading times, but they are not too frequent or serious, and they do not ruin the overall experience. The game also has some controversial and sensitive topics, such as religion, politics, and violence. But they are not too offensive or disrespectful, and they do not promote any agenda or ideology. The game also has some mature and explicit content, such as blood, gore, and nudity. But they are not too graphic or gratuitous, and they do not affect the rating or the audience. Overall, I think that Assassin's Creed Mirage is a great game, and I highly recommend it to anyone who likes action-adventure games, stealth games, historical games, or Assassin's Creed games. This is Team GTR signing off.